And welcome in again to Your Health. We've loved having Pam Green here from Baptist because if you're ever going to get healthier, now is the time. You know,
it's a good time.
I keep saying, well, next week or next whatever I'll do, but I can't. I've got to stop that. I've got to start today, as you said, one step at a time.
Right.
We're going to really talk about obesity as a problem.
Right.
So let's talk about how we can change that.
Sure.
A do-it-yourself program.
So we want to do one step at a time. Everybody knows some of their unhealthy habits. Some people are unaware of some others, but what I would tell people is look at one thing that you can do. We call that low-hanging fruit. What is an easy thing for you to change? Maybe something you don't care about as much, but an easy thing for you to change. Again, if you're working, maybe it's bring my lunch to work 2 days a week. Not every day, but 2 days a week, and that would be helpful. Or I'm going to have one vegetable on my plate at the supper meal every meal. Or I'm going to swap one regular soda, one juice, one calorie drink for a water. So decide that, and what you do is my decision making is in the grocery store. I love chocolate.
Great.
And so I had to look at myself. Honestly, I got the little bitty ones, but I would eat 2 or 3 at a time. And so my daughter said, just do what you tell people. Don't put it in your cart. And I'm like, you are right.
You're right.
I don't anymore. Now, I want it when I go home, but it's not there, and so that helps me.
You're right.
So decision making happens sometimes in the grocery store.
I couldn't agree with you more. So if you go somewhere and they have leftover, they say, hey, take a piece of cake home.
What you're doing.
And I say, I'm not being rude, but if it is in my house, I will eat it.
Because that's just it.
Yeah. So if it's not there, you can't. So make a decision there.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any particular, we've talked about water, we've talked about the plant-based. When we think we're going to do something healthy, like orange juice, or maybe how can we really kind of try to keep track of the amount of sugar that we're putting in our body?
So again, liquid sugar really gets in there quickly, and it's a big calorie source for we people in the South. So I would tell you, if you are wanting to watch your weight, juice equals soda in the calorie value, because it does.
Okay.
And people don't think that. And so I would encourage you again to put juice in the category of your sodas and your sweet tea and try to reduce the amount that you drink. It's not that it's healthy, but it's extra calories maybe that we don't need. You know, it's just so easy to drink a large glass, and we've gotten a lot of that sugar from that, and it would be better for us if maybe we chose water.
So if you're going to get your sugars, you want to get them from natural. From buy some oranges, tangerines, something you can reach over, you can peel that.
Because that has fiber, and we're going to chew that. That's going to slow down the entry of that food into our system. And the fiber is going to take a little while to digest, whereas liquids just, they get in there quick.
They are.
And so the orange is going to be more filling and stay with us longer.
Are there any, we haven't talked that much about the best fruits, but what do you consider to be the best fruits? In as opposed to something that's not that good for diabetics?
Well, we don't differentiate the fruits.
Okay.
We give people a list and show them the portion size that equals a serving of the carbohydrate we're sharing with them. And so about fruits, I would say, if you could increase the fiber intake by consuming the peeling on the apple, the seeds on the strawberry, berries have lots of seeds in them, we're looking for fiber. So if you can correctly and appropriately eat the peeling, because sometimes you're not supposed to.
Right.
Please don't be eating things you're not supposed to. Or the seeds. If we can do that, that gives that fruit a little bit of an edge. But every fruit has something to offer us. Like, we eat a lot of watermelon in the South, and our little portion is really small, like a slice of bread, and we just don't do that. So sometimes we have to watch our portions. But we allow all of that fruit because none of it has fat or salt or cholesterol. It's just about portions, and you want a variety. So I don't pick out any one as being better or worse than the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I remember you at one point telling us that take a deck of cards, a package of a deck of cards, and that was the right size for a piece of red meat.
Right, or any protein, because that's going to give you about a 3-ounce portion maybe, and that's about right for a meal.
So it's not really that bad. You can still have most of the things you like, you just have less of
Right.
them, and you add other things to them. So
Right.
instead of one vegetable, add two,
Right.
add maybe a piece of fruit, and salad or
You
whatever.
can.
Okay.
People get vegetables, they can add them to their soups. That's an easy fix. They can add them to some dressings, like I make a good green goddess dressing with basil and spinach.
Ooh.
And you don't even know you're eating that because it's all churned up in there, but yet it's there and it's giving me the vitamins and so forth.
Thank you so much.
You're
And we
welcome.
appreciate, we'll all really try to get healthier.
One
because
step at a time.
We want to live long and we want to
Yeah.
live healthy.
Right.
So, Pam, thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
We love having you.
Good to be here.
And thank you for being with us. And we'll be right back.